All right, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, always fun to get back into these.
So this time we're taking a look at Middlemarch.
Oh, Middlemarch. Now there's a real classic.
Definitely a classic.
Yeah.
And as always, we're kicking things off with that first line.
You know, that very first sentence can really be a make or break moment for a reader.
Absolutely. It sets the tone for the whole journey. And in this case, Eliot throws us right into the thick of things with Miss Brooke had that kind of beauty which seems to be thrown into relief by poor dress.
Wow, okay. So right off the bat, we've got this contrast, this juxtaposition that really makes you stop and think.
It definitely grabs your attention. Like, who is this Miss Brooke? What kind of beauty are we talking about here?
And then the poor dress element. You know, in Eliot's time, appearances were everything. Clothing was a direct signal of your social standing.
Yeah, so to describe someone as beautiful, but then to mention the poor dress.
It's like Eliot is deliberately challenging our expectations. Like maybe there's more to this character than meets the eye.
It hints at a deeper story,
Right.
Like, why is this woman who's clearly striking not dressed in the finery we might expect?
Right. It sets up this mystery, this intrigue that draws you in. And I think it speaks to a larger theme that runs throughout Middlemarch.
What's that?
This idea of societal pressures, of finding your own identity in a world that tries to define you by external factors.
That's so true. I mean, think about it. Haven't we all felt that pressure at some point to conform to certain expectations?
Absolutely. And Dorothea, even from this first glimpse, seems to be someone who's pushing back against those expectations. She's got this inner strength, this spirit that shines through despite her outward appearance.
It's like Eliot is saying that true beauty goes beyond what you wear, beyond those superficial markers.
Exactly. And that's a message that still resonates today, don't you think?
Definitely. It's a timeless theme, and I think that's part of what makes this opening line so effective. It's simple yet profound.
Yeah, it's got this quiet elegance that pulls you in, makes you want to uncover more.
It's like a subtle invitation to explore the depths of these characters and the world they inhabit.
It's like Eliot is saying, look closer. There's more here than you might initially think.
I love that. And wouldn't you say that this idea of looking beyond the surface is something Eliot does masterfully throughout the entire novel?
Oh, absolutely. It's like she's holding up a mirror to society, forcing us to examine our own biases and assumptions.
So in a way, this opening line is kind of a microcosm of the entire novel. It sets the stage for a deeper exploration of human nature, of the complexities of life.
It's like a seed that's planted, and as the story unfolds, it grows into something much larger.
This is why we do this show, right?
Mm-hmm.
To find those little nuggets of brilliance that spark so much thought and discussion.
Exactly. And this opening line, I think, is a perfect example of that. It's a quiet hook that leaves a lasting impression.
It stays with you, makes you ponder those bigger questions about identity, about what truly matters in life.
And maybe even inspires us to look a little deeper, to search for those hidden depths in ourselves and others.
To see beyond the poor dress, so to speak.
And appreciate the true beauty that lies beneath.
Beautifully said. So next time you encounter something that seems ordinary, remember Middlemarch, remember Dorothea, and maybe, just maybe, there's a hidden depth waiting to be discovered.
If you just take a moment to look.
And on that note, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. See you next time.
Until then, I